Welcome back, everybody, to the NXL Windy City Major here at Gaelic Park outside Chicago, Illinois. I'm Vince from Let's Talk Paintball, joined here by Mike Jeffries, legendary semi-pro coach, and also known as Coach Mike for this event, as he's been giving some amazing advice. How you doing today?
I'm doing great. I'm so pumped for these matches. Paintball, and Blast Camp right now, not just playing for a spot in the finals at the Windy City Major, playing for first place in semi-pro, going into World Cup. Huge implications for which of these teams could end up with a pro spot. The other set, Austin, Notorious, and Chicago, Distortion, another great set. The top four teams, the best four teams here, are playing on this field right now.
Yeah, I am jazzed right now. Like goosebumps. When we seen the schedule, who was going to be playing, we were both excited.
Yeah, and we had a schedule shift up because the All-Star game got canceled. So Paintball Fit, a little animated. They needed time to get ready. The NXL was able to accommodate them. They got all fired up in their pit. This is a grudge match. These teams, I think they got respect for each other, but they definitely don't like each other, and they want the same thing, and only one of them can get it.
And Pbfit beat Blast Camp to go into the finals against the Manawa Titans at the last event. So they're going to want this one back. Great battles all year long so far, back and forth. So let's see off the break who can be the first one to get that kill.
LaPapa looks like he's going to pull up short at the Aztec. He definitely took a hit off the break and might have bounced. Meanwhile, Paintball Fit makes it into the snake off the break. Soap filling up into the snake side tower. They're also going to the Dorito tower. But Brody Lukow already in the 50 snake undetected. I think they lose Colt Lukow out of the backfield.
Minor penalty assessed on Colt. Major penalty assessed on Colt Lukow as he gets shot in the hopper and shoots a player. So that's going to pull out.
And then Blast Camp fills into the wedge and shoots the snake player. I don't think there's anyone left for Paintball Fit. Major penalty to start the match. You got to wonder if that's a little bit of Pbfit feeling rushed, not really being fully prepared to get into this match after the schedule change.
So Soap just walking right now, shooting different bunkers to see if anybody's there, kind of waving off his team. So Pbfit getting an unfortunate minor penalty there at the beginning of the match. Blast Camp, though, able to absorb the hit off the break, though, which was nice. Going down bodies quick and able to come back.
Yeah, LaPapa didn't get a great jump off the break and get shot, but they're able to put a shot into the backfield. Brody Lukow was in the 50 snake for Paintball Fit off the break, so poised to do a lot of damage there, but unfortunately loses his entire backfield in one fell swoop. So Blast Camp got to take a 1-0 lead. Now we're looking at Distortion and Austin Notorious. Both these teams hyper aggressive on the snake side. The Archie Barnes Jr. Haber matchup in the snake. The two most dominant players on that side all tournament long, about to go head to head over here. I can't wait to see it, Vince. I really think actually Michael Kovar, the two on the snake side for Notorious, could be the X factor in this match. But we'll see. I've really enjoyed watching Distortion play at this tournament. Man, we'll see who's going to take the critical first point out here. Notorious breaking out. They're going to send Archie Barnes out to the corner. Distortion sending... Vince thought someone got shot, but maybe not. Distortion
came off the bunker.
In the back center, the Dorito 1 staying tight in the pocket, rolling their guns and communicating. It's a 5-on-5 point out here, but Notorious has outside presence in the snake corner. They have their Dorito 1 player just shooting inside. They do lose Marky Franz out of the backfield in the Dorito side can. Able to get Michael Kovar into the snake insert bunker. Rodarte, the Dorito tower for Distortion, probably wants to pick up that zone before Kovar goes. Nope, Kovar is able to get in there because Rodarte's gun might be down, or whoever's in that Dorito tower. I'm not sure if that's
Rodarte, number 22.
Haber bumps into the snake, but they didn't pick up Kovar getting into, so that's a free kill for Kovar, who comes underneath Archie Barnes. Ryan Rodarte pointing his shot out, but I don't think he shot Kovar. Kovar now coming onto Distortion side of the field. Distortion trying to rip a bounce shot in there on Kovar. Kovar now coming into Distortion Snake 1. Distortion is in the 50 Dorito.
So if he comes up right now, he's going to absolutely
destroy. I don't know if he can see that with that wedge, but he'll come inside on Rodarte and blow him up. And now he's going to wrap on that snake can. Shoot that Dorito can trying to fill out.
Trying to make a decision. He's going to run down. Oh, but he's going to get shot.
And I don't think he shoots the Dorito 1. The Dorito 1 player is begging for
Sherman comes off
penalty.
Notorious as well.
2 players left for Notorious, but I think no one left alive in Distortion after the chaos. So great job by Michael Kovar to get into the snake, get a couple kills. Notorious able to absorb Distortion's progression on the Dorito side and close that point out 1-0. That's Archie Barnes Jr., who's been incredibly difficult to shoot, running out to the corner, running to the snake off the break this event. He also likes to go into that snake side brick. That point, he went out to the corner, drew the guns high. Michael Kovar came underneath, went all the way to Distortion side of the field and closed that and helped break that point open. Now Paintball Fit walking back out against Blast Camp. Paintball Fit getting a major in the first point, blowing up their chances after making 50 snake very early in the game.
So it looks like Blast Camp's going to go with Soap, Abu Hassan, the Papa, Frey, Eckerd. Pbfit's going to go with, looks like Stewart, Chavez, Trent Mason, Colt Lukow, and Brody.
Let's make predictions, Vince. Who you got in each set?
This is a tough one for me. Just because all 4 teams, I know all those guys really well. I'm a huge fan of all those guys.
So you got to call it in 10 seconds. Who do you got?
I think everyone's going to win.
Vince, come on. Are you crazy? You're just trying to get me now. Paintball Fit now lining up 3-point stance. I think that's La Papa. No, it's Brody Lukow running deep snake side. He gets shot, overslides it a little bit in this mud. So Blast Camp going to have a 5-4 advantage off the break. Colt Lukow communicating, but Paintball Fit stuck in back 4 bunkers. Soap for Blast Camp is in the snake side tower holding up the Dorito side for Fit. They also get, I think that's Eckerd in the Dorito tower shooting the cross. So Fit's going to have a really difficult time getting out Snakeway now.
Yeah, they're stuck in those back 4 bunkers right there. The Dorito 1, the Dorito side can, the back center, and the snake side can.
They're going to look for Chavez, I think, just took a hit on his hopper. He does.
He did.
So just 3 alive for Paintball Fit, and they're all in the back 3 bunkers.
Terrible place to be right now. And looks like the ref signaling to Scott Stewart to get out as well, but Scott Stewart doesn't know where is that Scott Stewart or Charles Latham?
I'm not sure, but it's all over for Paintball Fit as they blow the towel.
Scott Stewart.
Fit is only generating offense, running Brody deep off the break right now, and Blast Camp able to absorb that.
They need that strong center push. That's what was helping them in their previous games. They were pushing the center hard and fast. We haven't seen that yet, as they are sending Chavez out wide, but they're losing Brody. That's the biggest thing. So great off the break shots there by Blast Camp. You know, was it Blast Camp we were talking about that wasn't able to hit that snake shot?
No,
or was it
Paintball
Fit? Okay.
Paintball Fit has been unable to shoot the snake off the break until they subbed out Colt for Diaz in that last match, which is what saved them against the newbies who were mounting a comeback.
Yeah, phenomenal job there.
So far, Blast Camp, they lost La Papa off the break going to the snake side Aztec that last point. So they held up short, were able to get a kill off the snake side off the break, and then killed Chavez out of the Dorito 1. So Blast Camp with a big 2-0 lead, but you can't sleep on a team like Fit. Rodarte late getting to the box for Distortion. Down 1 against Notorious. Kovar falls off the break, but it doesn't matter, and they get Archie Barnes into the snake.
Bad break out there from Distortion as looks like they're going to pull Haber for jumping too soon.
Man, critical death. Haber's been one of their biggest offensive weapons. Archie Barnes at the 50 snake. He likes to slow play this. He'll take his time. But he kills the Dorito 1 on the inside shot. So Distortion down 2 bodies very early in, really in disadvantageous positions with Notorious already in the 50 snake. Distortion is in the snake insert, the snake tower, and the Dorito can. Meanwhile, Archie Barnes crawling into Distortion's snake 2. Just a matter of time now before Archie Barnes breaks this game open. He's going to check and see if that insert's on him. He's going to shoot him right here. Blows him up. Now he's going to wrap and shoot the can. I don't think he got the shot in on the can. Now the can's in ride or die mode. Cannot check into his bunker. And then look at Austin Notorious. All the attention's on Archie Barnes. Good choice by Distortion there to blow the towel in a hopeless situation. Austin Notorious winning 4 up.
I'm so nerved up right now. These games to me right now are just the contention itself. You asked me earlier, who do I think is going to win these sets? So
It's unfair now because both these games are 2-0. Tell me which team you think will come back.
I think Pbfit will come back for sure. So it's 2-0 right now, right? Unfortunately for Pbfit, bad penalty that first one, get a player pulled for the second one. Little tiny mistakes. This is the difference in semi-pro paintball. Those little tiny mistakes you make, the other team is so good they will capitalize on it. So what I was going to say is Pbfit is trying to maintain their lead. Blast Camp has more to fight for here because they're trying to take that lead.
That's one way of looking at it. It is easy to get yourself up to take something from someone else. Sometimes it's hard to stay at the top. I see what you're saying. I like Distortion to come back in the other set. I think Blast Camp is in control and playing this field better than Paintball Fit. They're going to send out, who's that, Roberts?
That's Rogers.
Rogers.
Number 31.
Out to the Snake Aztec. He makes it, and they get a kill off the Dorito side. So Paintball Fit playing the game they want to play. 5-on-4 off the break. 5-on-3 now as Blast Camp loses another, and they're stuck in the backfield. The Snake side can, the back center, and the Dorito 1. That Dorito 1 is hammering the Pbfit player in the Snake insert, trying to keep him out. But Paintball Fit, understanding, getting into the juice box on the Dorito side.
They're trying to hit this bounce shot right now. So Rogers is shooting insert bunker to insert bunker, trying to hit the bounce shot to get into that Snake hand, but not able to.
I'd like to see Paintball Fit worry less about bounce shots and get up the field up 5-on-3 against Blast Camp. They do get Chavez into the juice box on the other side. He's communicating. He has his 2-player moving out behind him. Cole Lukow standing over the top, trying to get a sense of the guns, communicating with his guys. The Blast Camp guys just rolling their guns. I could see Soap making a move here.
Well,
actually, La Papa notices the guns go cold and slips into the Snake.
Wow, phenomenal
Colt
read there by La Papa.
picks it up, though. He's screaming the Snake call, so Paintball Fit knows he's there. La Papa going to stop at the Snake 1 and shoot inside and catch a body for Paintball Fit coming up. Oh, and Blast Camp losing another, so just down to 2 bodies. It's Soap in the back center, and La Papa in the Snake 1. Paintball Fit down 2, really needs a smart close here. They still have 4 bodies in the back line. I doubt they know the kill count. La Papa could break this game open.
Yeah, La Papa wheeling and dealing here, trying to get those guns dedicated towards the Snake side. Stick now a little bit. He hesitates on the move right now.
He's fine. Yeah, he doesn't necessarily need to make a move. He wants to catch Pbfit in a sloppy close
But he doesn't see the wire moved out. What a phenomenal job.
I think he bounced him. I don't think he shot him.
He definitely shot him.
Sometimes the break doesn't leave as much paint in this kind of weather.
So look at his elbow. Yeah, I was
the Papa's alive, but then he gets smoked down the wire. So Paintball Fit just Soap alive. Never mind, none left alive. So Paintball Fit's going to cut the lead to 1. Going to hang it with about 11 seconds left.
So again, the Papa getting lucky with the bounces, but Trent Mason did put one in his hip or his little groin area there. He tucked in and didn't realize it was there, stood up and seen it, got popped a couple more times. So great job by Trent Mason there getting out to the corner. And what a fill. What a fill. Trent Mason understanding that they have the Blast Camp has a player in the Snake, runs out, catches him slipping. So great job.
Yeah, Paintball Fit really playing this field at a different pace than everyone else. They want to play it a little bit slower. I think that might give them problems going into this match.
Yeah, awesome to see. Good matches today. I mean, again, Austin Notorious up by 2. Distortion's got to mount some kind of comeback here. They have plenty of time to do it, but you just don't want, especially on Sunday, for a team like Austin Notorious to get up 3-0. It is a 5-point mercy rule here in semi-pro.
So you like Paintball Fit coming back. I like Blast Camp in that match to maintain their lead. I like Distortion on the comeback here. I said it early in this event. I like to see Distortion break through into the finals for the first time this year.
You have been a big Distortion fan all match or all weekend long.
Yeah, and it's going to be tough. Notorious has been great and playing really offensive minded. Distortion's going to need to start getting some kills off the break. I like Haber to even out that Archie Barnes press and Redarte coming through the center with the Dorito press.
Oh, Haber's slipping though in the mud.
But he makes it. He runs so fast and dives so low. Archie Barnes also in there. Distortion losing 1 off the break. So I think it's a 5-on-4 advantage in Austin Notorious's favor. Archie Barnes going to check the inside and see if anyone's there. There isn't. Notorious filling quickly into the Dorito side tower, shooting inside Snake Way.
I love this move. Archie Barnes Jr., you've seen this before, he gets very patient in here, does not touch a bunker, lets everybody forget that he's there, lets the players get impatient and move into his guns, and then all of a sudden, he starts getting a ton of kills.
Haber, also patient, just gunned up down the wire. I think he knows he's in there. Rodarte filled into the Dorito side wedge, so if Archie Barnes comes up too sloppy, Rodarte will catch him. Distortion trying to put a Dorito side attack in the Dorito 2 over there as well. Haber going to look inside. He's communicating. Oh, that was amazing nonverbal communication. Haber looks inside at Rodarte, points in front of him like, is he in 50 Snake? Rodarte nods his head. So Haber knows where he is. Rodarte's nodding, yes, he's in there.
But see, Haber can't make the run to try to get him and trade because Kovar's over the top there protecting
Exactly.
him.
Kovar's done a great job protecting Archie Barnes all tournament long. They also have the snake side wedge. They're going to try to hold up the Distortion attack. Distortion is in the juice box on the Dorito side. This has the makings of a long point here with Austin Notorious with a 2-point lead and a 1-body advantage. Marky Franz in the Dorito tower.
Looks like Rodriguez over there on the Dorito side, and then it looks like Sherman here in the wedge. But you gotta be careful.
Haber comes over the top, but I think he misses his shot on the snake side wedge. He really wants to go, but he knows that Kovar is in that snake side.
Kovar's just waiting for him.
Kovar shooting the bounce shot off the pin, trying to sneak one in on Haber. Haber playing with extreme patience, making sure that Archie Barnes doesn't get down the wire. Archie Barnes not concerned with that. He knows he has a lead. His only job here, and he knows it, is to trade with Haber.
2 minutes ticked off the clock already.
They're up a body and 2 points, so Austin Notorious just wants a trade here. Distortion's going to have to try to generate some offense on the Dorito side. They're going to have to go through Marky Franz's gun. He's in the Dorito side tower shooting heads up.
Haber's over here all by himself, though, kind of on an island. No one behind him.
Yeah, but he has Rodarte looking inside, so he doesn't have to worry about getting bunkered. They do have that snake side can. That's Unger behind him. If they lose Haber, Unger's going to have to switch that way.
And Haber's just trying to signal, where's everybody at? I can't hear anything. He's looking at his Dorito side player, which I believe is Kohler over there, and just saying, we need to get communication.
I would not be surprised to see Haber go over the top and try to put Kovar in and then go over the top on Archie Barnes, but it's going to be difficult to pull off those things. Now,
Sherman's in the juice box.
Sherman pulls into the juice box. That's a great move because he can protect. If Haber tries to go, he'll get blown up by that juice box.
Bounce off the head.
So he takes a bounce off the head, probably from the bounce shot from Michael Kovar. He hops back and shoots the juice box and evens the body count. So now it's 4-on-4 for Distortion. Great job by Haber to back up and even up the body count. Oh, I think he shoots Kovar in the face. No, he doesn't. 4-on-4. Haber in the snake 2 for Distortion. Archie Barnes in the 50 snake. I'm lowering my voice because it's getting quiet out here.
Now,
everybody running low on pods.
You could literally hear a church mouse right now. It's so quiet on the sidelines.
Move up the Dorito side for Distortion. They're in the Dorito 3 now. He's going to try to shoot Marky Franz in the pack.
4-minute long point here now.
2-0. The longer this point goes, the more significant it becomes. High level play out here. Michael Kovar trying to shoot the bounce off the snake insert. He thinks there's still someone in the snake can, but actually Unger's moved over to the Dorito side. He fills into the Dorito 1.
So right now, Distortion has a player in Dorito 4, Dorito 1, and it looks like they also have a player. I think actually there's only a player in the Snake 2 on this side. So now in the center. Oh, there's a player in the center too. So center Dorito side brick.
It's the Dorito brick, the Snake 2, the outside. I think it's the Dorito 2 and the Dorito 3 for Distortion. So they're up the field on the Dorito side. They have Rodarte in the Dorito wing and Haber in the Snake 2.
Paint definitely becoming a factor here right now.
Austin Notorious has the 50 snake, the snake insert, the Dorito tower, and someone wide on that Dorito side.
Archie Barnes Jr. has not moved or shot a single paintball this entire time.
This feels like an eternity for all of these players here. Tremendous patience. Archie Barnes setting the trap. He's going to back up. He knows that Haber wants to go. If Haber goes now, he's going to bunker nobody. Distortion now getting into the 50 wall on the Dorito side.
So Archie's going to try to shoot crossfield, knowing the field.
Marky Franz making a move into the Dorito wing.
Great job.
Also moving into the Dorito 3. Rodarte makes a move forward into the brick.
Oh, but the player, I think it was Rodriguez, gets shot out.
Oh, no.
Oh, no. Unger's somebody. Oh!
Archie Barnes sets the trap, but he's able to swing his gun around and trade with Barnes. Oh, no.
Oh, my goodness. It's going to be a penalty on Distortion.
This is huge, though. This is huge. If Kovar shoots somebody... If Kovar shoots somebody, Rodarte's still alive. Kovar smokes him in the face.
Wow.
I think Distortion was able to absorb that penalty, so they'll have full strength next point. Archie Barnes sets the trap, crawling back from the 50 snake into the snake 2 after being there all game long. Haber finally comes when the guns drop. Air bunkers nobody. Archie Barnes feels the snake 2 move, comes around and bunkers him out, which changes the game for Notorious to take a 3-0 lead. The best point we've seen all weekend long. High-level, patient paintball from tremendously experienced players.
That was close to a 5-minute point, I believe, as only 6 minutes, 44 seconds is going to remain on that clock. Just absolutely amazing job.
Gotcha.
So as we go back onto the field here, Blast Camp versus Pbfit. This game a little closer here as Blast Camp only up by 1. Pbfit fighting back, though. 10 minutes, 56 seconds left to go in this match. Sidelines are packed right now on both sides of the field as everyone is excited to watch the semi-pro action.
The top 4 teams in semi-pro battling out over here. Extremely high-level play. This is exciting. Paintball Fit now seeing if they can shoot a snake player off the break. They've struggled with it all tournament long. Paintball Fit pulling up short over there. Actually, never mind. They go into the snake side wedge. They do lose Soap off the break, going to the Dorito side tower. However, Paintball Fit loses Chavez as well, so it's 4-on-4 to make that 3-on-4 and Blast Camp's advantage as Paintball Fit loses 2 off the break. So Blast Camp with a 1-point lead and a 1-body advantage with 10:30 on the clock.
So their whole Dorito side attack over there for Blast Camp is blown.
No, they have someone in the Dorito 1 over there.
Scott Stewart
for Paintball Fit.
Yeah, Paintball Fit. Yeah. I'm sorry. Yes, Paintball Fit. Scott Stewart and Chavez come off the field for Paintball Fit.
Colt making a move into the snake tower. He's going to make sure that Blast Camp doesn't go trucking down the Dorito side of the field. However, Paintball Fit all stuck on the snake side. They can't fill into the snake. Blast Camp is trying to bait them from the 50 brick on the snake side.
Nathan Abulis on there. You can see in the top middle of your screen, shooting crossfield, wheeling and dealing out of that Dorito 1. Trying to figure out if he can move or not.
Colt now making a move into the snake side wedge. I don't think he knows that brick is hot. That brick player for Blast Camp hasn't shot. Oh, Paintball Fit going to lose their back center player down to 2 bodies. They have the snake wedge. Colt yelling loudly, so that brick player probably heard him. Blast Camp also moving down the Dorito side. Colt comes into the 50 brick.
Oh, but the player just felt the goals, and he's going to go. So Soap.
Great job by Garrity. You love
Garrity.
Yeah, you love trades in this situation. Here's Colt shoot his gun, comes around, shoots him. Just the snake insert left for Paintball Fit. Looking at 2 guns at least for Blast Camp. Jackson Frey filling out to the snake side. Really good fill out.
Rogers is going to take a couple extra there.
So Paintball Fit going to blow the horn, go down 3-1 against Blast Camp. I just think Paintball Fit is not generating enough offense out here, and they're not getting kills off the break, and that's a really difficult combination.
Yeah, it's just right now, again, Blast Camp trying to fight back. Big implications here. If you're just now tuning in, thank you so much for watching. We have an amazing day so far of semi-pro action. If you've missed any of it, you will be able to watch it back on the NXL Facebook page. And if you missed any of the action this weekend so far, you can go to facebook.com/NXL Paintball, look in the videos section, and you can watch everything that you have not seen yet, morning and afternoon brackets. So as you see on your screen right now, Paintball Fit versus Blast Camp, Notorious versus Distortion. And then we're going to get into some divisional finals. So the Division 2 and semi-pro finals will be on the Go Sports field. So take the schedule off the screen. Thank you.
So now we're coming back into Austin Notorious and Chicago Distortion. Notorious with a 3-point lead. Distortion needs to have this one. Haber pulls up and shoots, and he shoots a snake corner, and he makes snake off the break. However, Notorious does not get into the 50 brick. They get shot. So 5-on-3 advantage for Distortion. They have to have this one. Another coming off.
So that's 3.
Just one left alive as Haber gets in alive. Distortion needed a quick point here, and it's just 1 body left alive in the Dorito 1 for Notorious. Look for Haber to get on the wrap and crawl down and close this game quickly.
Yeah, great job by Haber.
Popping the top, checking off his wraps. See a sequential wrap here. That's exactly what you want to see. Closing things out. Gonna blow this guy's head off. See you later. and Distortion's going to cut the lead to 2 with 6 minutes left. Must-have point for Distortion. Back in business, just down 2 with about 5 minutes and 50 seconds left on the clock.
Hey, so what I just realized is that Marky Franz, the back of his jersey doesn't say Whitmore. It says White Smoke.
Right, his nickname.
Yeah, his nickname. So that's funny. We've been like, why is Marky Franz wearing a wrong jersey all weekend long? He's not. The back of his jersey says White Smoke. It was just hard to see. Their Friday, Saturday jerseys are white on white.
Yeah.
It was hard to see that. Now with the red Sunday Notorious jersey, you can actually see it now. So Blast Camp Pbfit, 9 minutes, 14 seconds left in this. Pbfit really needs to get that offense going right now. Like you said, I mean, they've just been having a hard time getting that offense.
And they're definitely going to run either Rogers or Brody Lukow to the snake off the break here, or I would bet on
that's Trent Mason.
No, but 31 is Rogers, who is the one over there, and I expect him to try to make a deep run over there. If you're Blast Camp, if you can shoot their wide snake guy, Paintball Fit doesn't have any other offense to speak of out here lately.
Yeah, so expect to send Mike Diaz up the center pretty heavy. Colt Lookout, big guns. Scott Stewart, big on the Doritos side. Then Trent Mason and Rogers going to handle this snake side. So hopefully they can, the extra added gun here of Mike Diaz from XXV the label.
Yeah, Rogers 3-point stance. I think he's actually going to go to the tower. No, he is going to run to the Aztec off the break and makes it.
Trent Mason slips there off the box. Oh, they lose Scott Stewart on the Dorito side.
And Blast Camp gets 5 alive into the snake corner. The snake can, both towers in the Dorito 1, rolling their guns with a 2-point lead. Blast Camp in full control of this match. They're winning off the break and playing more offensively. Paintball Fit communicating. They're they're in a down body situation. Blast Camp now coming into the Dorito side wedge. He's playing heads up on the Dorito side. Their snake corner player, La Papa, just shooting inside, trying to catch a Blast Camp player or a Pbfit player coming through the middle. Colt Lukow in the back center, staying Dorito way, along with Trent Mason.
Rogers right now trying to shoot back at his mirror.
All right, so the only one stopping Rogers, I think, is the snakes. Is the Dorito one? Nobody's stopping him. He just needs to go.
Oh, they lose J. Frey out of the back.
Tough early death for a back player, so it's 4-on-4. Huge kill for Paintball Fit. Rogers is now just being stopped by the Dorito 1, but he doesn't look like he's in a huge hurry to go. La Papa sneaks into the snake. That's going to be big for them. He might catch Colt moving up. Colt moves up into the Dorito side tower.
So you can see crossed up right now, La Papa, and they have a center player, Soap, behind him. I believe that's Eckerd. They're
going to lose another player off the Dorito side, so just 3 left alive. The 3 players on your screen for Blast Camp.
Yeah, Nathan Abul Hassan taking the walker on the Dorito side.
La Papa, however, does get into the snake too. So more advanced positions for Blast Camp, but Paintball Fit up a body, down 2 points.
So great fill out there by Colt Lukow to get in that tower. But Mason's going to be careful as there's a bunch of paint coming in on him right now.
And he's going to get shot because they don't get wide on the Dorito side. Rogers has had it all day but doesn't want to take it. And so La Papa owns this side of the field.
Yeah, Rogers needs to get out of that bunker and get some offense going here as La Papa is just getting right into the 50.
Now he can't because Eckerd switched on him, so he has the Dorito side wedge. So now Rogers is stuck there, and La Papa's going to have him on the wrap. La Papa can probably crawl forward into Pbfit's side.
Ooh, La Papa
don't want to battle Colt there. Unnecessary with the lead. I think it's a 3-on-3 now. It's Colt in the Dorito side tower. A player in the Dorito side can. In the snake insert, Colt almost slips going into the Dorito side wing. He's going to try to catch La Papa in his pack. If La Papa's not careful, he's going to catch one inside. Does a head check. Colt almost puts a ball on him, but La Papa calls it. Now Colt moving into the Dorito side brick. He's going to come through and bunker Eckerd. I don't know if
I don't think he actually got him. Oh, he got him. Yeah, he got him that time. So
he gets Eckerd, but Soap and La Papa still alive, so it's a 2-on-2 now. Oh, great shot by La Papa down the wire on Rogers, filling out to the corner, so it's just Mike Diaz in the Dorito 1.
Tactical retreat.
I think Soap is still alive. La Papa's definitely alive. La Papa's got to be careful not to get picked up here by Diaz.
Wow.
Hits the deck, doesn't get shot.
What a dodge.
It out, and so now it's going to be a 2-on-1. Soap and La Papa against Diaz in a horrible situation. La Papa just patiently snapping, knowing he has the body advantage. And so Blast Camp going to take a 4-1 lead over Paintball Fit.
Absolute use of the force right there, La Papa. And that shows the athleticism, literally able to shrink in that situation immediately a ball barely missing him, skimming the top of his head.
Sometimes you just gotta go completely limp and hit the deck when you don't know where someone is and they have you dead to rights. Luckily, he had distance in his favor from one side to the other. The Paintball Fit pit is getting animated as the frustration showing as they go down 3 points against their rivals, Blast Camp. Meanwhile, back into the Distortion Notorious set. Such great games out here. Distortion down 2, winning a must-win point in the last one to cut the lead to 2. 5 minutes and 51 seconds left, but some of these points have run long. In a 5-on-5 situation, we might be in for another 3-4 minute point here.
Yeah, but you can see on your screen right now, it's Kovar, Sherman, White Smoke, a.k.a. Marky Franz. Looks like that's with Rodriguez and Archie Barnes getting ready for the breakout here.
Archie Barnes looking like he's going to go snake off the break again. No, he stopped short at the Aztec.
Wow, doubling up the home. We haven't really seen that lately.
Haber stops and shoots at the box and makes it in the snake, and he's alone here for the first time. Adjusts his back, comes inside, checks off the brick, getting on the wrap. Does not shoot the
Sherman picks him up, though. Knows he's there.
They know he's there. Sherman wants to come through to the brick and bunker him out. Haber crawls forward. I think Sherman saw it. Now he's going to launch. Shoots him in the back. They trade. Haber nearly getting a spinning penalty there, but doesn't. They trade, so it's 4-on-4. Distortion now taking over sole control of the snake. It's Archie Barnes in the 50 and Michael Kovar backing him up. That 1-2 punch has been lethal. Archie Barnes now coming into the Distortion side of the field. I don't think the Distortion knows he's there. He's going to wrap and probably shoot Unger in the back. Unger barely able to pull on his foot. He definitely got shot in the elbow and puts it into the bunker.
Yeah, he's definitely shot now. Wow, great job by Archie Barnes.
Oh, wow, look at this. The player trying to get his gun extra high.
But I want to say that's Wank.
Yeah, Wank, but he gets blown up by Archie on the wrap. Man, this 1-2 punch of Archie Barnes and Michael Kovar has been the difference in this match. Archie's going to wrap all the way around the beam of the Snake 1 and try to shoot one. Ryan Rodarte. No, not Rodarte. Not sure who that is on the Distortion side, making the retreat into the Dorito side can.
Pretty sure it is Ryan Rodarte there because he has the...
It is Ryan Rodarte.
Yeah.
I don't think they have anyone left. And so Distortion going to have to blow the towel. Going down 3 with 4 minutes and 19 seconds left. Things beginning to get desperate for both these sets. Blast Camp also with a 4-1 lead over Paintball Fit.
This is the
Austin Notorious and Distortion set is really different because Distortion is able to generate offense, but Austin Notorious just with like a really strong chin, able to take those punches from Haber and punch back harder. Blast Camp, Paintball Fit, a little bit different.
You could see no love lost for those two teams walking on the field as they're just staring each other down.
Paintball Fit really struggling to generate any offense to speak of over here, and also tending to lose off the break. So unless Fit can get a kill off the break here or generate some offense early, it's going to be tough for them to come back here.
So it looks like it's going to be Garrity Frey, Chapal, Abdul Hassan, and Eckerd on Blast Camp. We're looking at Chavez, Stewart, Lukau. Looks like...
And Blast Camp pulling up short, but they do lose one off the Dorito side. So 5-on-4 advantage for Paintball Fit. They needed that kill off that break, and they get it. On the wrap in the Snake insert bunker, they have the Dorito tower to make sure Blast Camp can't get wide on the Snake side. Soap gonna bounce back to the Dorito side can, try to fill in for that Dorito side attack over there. He's been all over the field this weekend.
I think the difference here between Blast Camp and Pbfit, Blast Camp is taking more ground sooner.
Yeah, and getting the kills off the break, except for this one where Paintball Fit gets it. Paintball Fit just not playing with that offensive pace that Blast Camp is. You're right. As Blast Camp gets into the Dorito side wing, that's going to make it more difficult for Fit to get in, and Fit also going to lose their Dorito side tower. So 4-on-4 situation here. Paintball Fit has been able to make that Snake side Aztec off the break, but not playing with the pace. It's going to be difficult for him to get into that Snake with that Dorito wedge there for Blast Camp. Blast Camp just sitting on that lane. You can see him at the top of your screen, really tucked in, making it impossible for 22 to bump forward without taking on a huge risk. Tries to put him in, but doesn't put him in and go. That's Brody Lukau there. So Pbfit still in the back line. Chavez also not really generating much on that Dorito side so far.
And Blastcamp really not wanting to move any further than they have to right now, sitting on their guns, not really moving much. Jackson Frey, big voice there.
And they have the network, right? They have the Snakeside Tower on the inside, and they have the Dorito Wedge on the inside, and it's tough to get through both those guns. Soap moves into this Dorito side tower, but I expect him to try to make something. They're calling kill another. Yes, they shot the Snakeside insert for Paintball Fit, so Paintball Fit squandering their early body advantage, now going down bodies 3-4 against Blastcamp. Blastcamp up a body, up 3 points with only 3:30 left. Things are getting dicey for Paintball Fit. Still not adopting an offensive posture. Chavez into the Dorito too, but Colt, Lucal, and Trent Mason just shooting the cross. Blastcamp doesn't have to go anywhere. Shoot that cross all day long. We don't care.
We still have Chavez here. Looks like in the Dorito side.
In the Dorito too, yeah.
Yeah, for
that's their
Pbfit.
only offensive posture. These guys are on the cross, and Blastcamp doesn't have to go anywhere.
So great
They're happy to let them shoot that cross all day long, run time off the clock with a 3-point lead.
It was a great job here communication-wise. Jackson Frey, Chappah.
Chavez now going into the juice box, but it's going to be hard to generate offense by himself. He does slip in there and get a kill, and Garrity making it a 3-on-3. Nice job by Chavez. Oh, he gets another. Yeah, he gets Eckert. He's getting called out by the ref.
Wow, so
Chavez
great job by Chavez.
It's a 2-on-3. And Paintball Fit's advantage. It's Soap and Jackson Fry for Blastcamp. They're two best players, the core of that team, against their rival Paintball Fit. And one of them shot Colt Lucal. The ref is calling him out of the backfield.
Gotta be careful. Don't get a penalty here.
It's a 2-on-2 here.
Oh, Trent
Jackson
Mason
picks him up, but he doesn't shoot Trent Mason.
Ooh. Trent Mason gets him on the run.
And then I think he catches Chapeau.
Wow. So amazing play here by Trent Mason and Chavez to close this game out. Trent Mason gets him on the run, the shoot, and the dive in.
Yeah, Chavez really saved that point, though, on the Dorito side by sneaking into the juice box and getting a kill on Garrity, making the move up the center, and then catching Eckert.
I'm giving that one the clap. I'm giving that one the clap there. Trent Mason and Chavez, amazing job on that.
Yeah. I mean, Blastcamp really had that point in control and kind of threw their bodies forward unnecessarily, up bodies and up 3 points. No need to go forward if you don't know where the bodies are. But Paintball Fit getting a point that they needed to have.
So they cut the lead to 2 with about 4 minutes left to go. So great job.
Yeah, they're in business. Paintball Fit is really key point. Now we're back in Austin, Notorious, and Chicago, Distortion. That Notorious 1-2 punch on the Snake side has been unbeatable out here.
Absolutely.
Let's see if Distortion can figure out a way to either get Archie Barnes off the field, off the break, and somehow maintain an advantage. Distortion all weekend long has forced the issue over there and been dominant. It's the first time they're finding someone who can hang with them on that side of the field.
On the breakout here, you can see widescreen.
Archie Barnes goes short to the Snake Aztec. 5 alive. Haber alone in the Snake. Distortion has the Dorito side wedge, so it's going to be difficult for Archie Barnes to get in there. Haber's in there alone, and he's going to get a kill on the Dorito side tower. Haber, I don't know if he's getting information, but he's alone on the Snake side.
They know he's there now. So
is there a Snake? I'm hearing Archie Barnes ask the question.
Just absolutely destroys.
Wedge. So
wow,
just 3 alive for Notorious. Haber now enforcing his will over here, hunting for kills. He knows Archie Barnes in the Snake insert. They definitely know he's in their Snake.
Haber just pounding those 2 bunkers right there, the insert bunker to the Snake and the can.
And Distortion has a protection network put together, so no one's going to be able to run and bunker Haber. Meanwhile, Rodarte fills into the Snake side brick. Look for Rodarte to try to get up onto Notorious' side of the field and put some pressure up there through the center, but they lose Michael Kovar out of the back. Archie Barnes puts
my
a
goodness.
shot on Haber down the wire. Distortion going to lose Haber, but they have someone behind him in the Snake too. Rodarte switching over Snake side now, making sure Archie Barnes can hop out wide. Shoots him wide, so just one body left alive in the small. Dorito for Distortion. Rodarte trying to figure it out. Distortion knows where he is now. They call the Dorito corner. They have at least 3 bodies left alive. Going to try to close this out. 2 minutes and 50 seconds left. Trying to cut the lead to 2. Really good job by the Notorious player to make this difficult for them. but now Distortion running in to hit the buzzer.
Oh, they're checking a gun right now on the sideline for Archie Barnes Jr. So with that being said, they are trying to see if Archie Barnes DLX Lux is shooting a little hot. They pulled it off to the side. They're looking at it.
Sorry.
So a little disagreement here from Coach Mike in the booth right now.
Yeah, I don't think we should be.
Yeah, I mean,
think they get the thumbs up over there. Gun hat in the orange. What do you call that hat?
Boonie hat.
Loves to pull guns over there. Glad someone's doing it. Paintball Fit down 2 minutes and 26 seconds left.
A little bit of chaos there at the end of that last point there. So
yeah. Oh, a high spike we're hearing. They were checking for BPS. Gotcha,
right,
gotcha.
so that's what they're checking
nearly
for
a
right
gun
now.
penalty on Distortion. Good job to the chrono refs out here. Now we're looking at Blast Camp with a 2-point lead against Paintball Fit. Breaking out, staying short, 2 in the can. Paintball Fit trying to get out to the snake corner, oversliding, but able to get in there. Colt Lukow asking for a check. Paintball Fit also getting into the Dorito side wedge, trying to stop any fill out.
5 bodies alive on both sides.
Oh, dicey fill into the snake insert. Oh, but Blast Camp going to lose Eckerd out of the Dorito side tower, so 1 body advantage for Paintball Fit here. And they have some forward progress in the center. They have Rogers out wide on the snake side. We haven't seen Brody Lukow over here for them, which is interesting. Blast Camp
Finally with some aggressive center push, though, early. That's what they needed to do.
They really need that. Blast Camp has their Dorito 1 player on the inside trying to keep Paintball Fit. Ooh. Soap fills into the Dorito side wedge here.
They don't know that the Pbfit player's in the juice box in the 50.
And I don't think that Pbfit knows that Soap is in that wedge. So if the Paintball Fit player tries to come through the center, he's going to get caught. They do have Chavez in the Dorito 3. So Paintball Fit with a controlled attack over here. The guns are starting to switch off Rogers. Rogers can probably get in the snake if he puts in that snake side can. Jackson Frey, someone goes forward into the juice box for Paintball Fit. I don't know if Soap picked him up. Soap is really hiding and just keyed up on the center here.
So Trent Mason wanting to make a move here in the insert bunker to the snake. Colt Lukow cuts across into the 50-yard line brick.
Oh, a trade between Soap and the Paintball Fit player. That's a really good trade.
Under 60 seconds left to go. Colt Lukow's going to launch. Oh, but he's going to get caught by La Papa, who's defending over the top.
Jackson Frey dead out of the back line, though.
La Papa moves out to the corner, though. Knows Trent Mason's move all the way from the 50.
Paintball
Time
Fit
ticking down.
They kill the Dorito 1. I think it's just La Papa in the corner. Paintball Fit needs 2 points. They have to go.
They just don't have time.
Trent Mason tried.
Oh, La Papa's going to get shot.
Oh, no, but they're going to get a major.
Oh.
That's going to sink Paintball Fit. That's going to give Blast Camp a 3-point lead with 30 seconds left. Blast Camp is going to win this match and take over sole possession of first place in semi-pro, barring some craziness. Hearing another
minor penalty.
It's all over for Paintball Fit. Blast Camp is going to win this match, move on to the finals, and take over first place in the semi-pro
division. And another penalty assessed.
Wow.
So
Paintball Fit has to be smart to not get suspended or have any repercussions at the next tournament.
Yes, this is suspension territory right now. If Pbfit does not get out the field, refs having a conference right now. Suspensions can go into the next event. Pbfit may be starting down players at World Cup.
I don't know if it's going to come to that. They'll probably start with like 2 players in a meaningless point.
Well, what I mean is that if they get suspended, they could suspend a player for a game.
Right.
So they may be down like a key player.
But that would be the consolation game later this afternoon, probably. They got to be careful not to be egregious and make any enemies out here right now.
That's right. So.
And these refs have long memories, you know? You show up at the next tournament, they remember who you are.
So.
Can we look at that? They're asking.
Watching right now, 27 seconds left. Blast Camp 4-2. You're right. I thought there was a lot less time on the clock. I thought it said 7 seconds left on the clock, not 27. So,
but it's still all over. I think that's going to be a swing point for Blast Camp. There was a major in the last minute, right, on Pbfit. So it's going to be 5-2 Blast Camp, barring something crazy from the refs.
So that game is going to be probably over regardless. There is still time left on the clock, but it looks like Blast Camp is going to take the win here, and we'll move on to play for first and second. We're just going to find out who they're going to play for first and second against. Yeah, so it's either going to be Notorious or Distortion.
I think Notorious is up 2 in that
Notorious
one.
is up 2, so
confirmed, point improved. Blast Camp going up 5-2 with 37 seconds left. We got the Blast Camp player.
No, holding that's Pbfit player
holding up a gun. You're calling this a hopper hit. That's a hopper hit. He's saying maybe he swapped out the guns. Who knows?
So that is one of the Lukow brothers here, Johnny, who's actually injured. So again, games coming up this afternoon, divisional matches after this semi-pro. Now again, the semi-pro and I keep wanting to say WNXL because I missed those ladies out here, but the semi-pro and Division 2 finals will be played on the pro field. I will be over there commentating that with Maddie Marshall and Rich Telford, so stay tuned for that. But that being said, over here we have Notorious and Chicago Distortion.
Distortion down 2, but they won a critical point in the last one. Let's see if they can neutralize Archie Barnes, who's definitely running snake off the break and has been unshootable over there. Archie Barnes makes it in clean. Haber asking for a check as he crawls.
No, Haber was yelling, snake, snake.
Oh, wow, amazing. Communicating as he crawls. That's high-level paintball right there. They know the snake is hot. They're in both wings is Distortion, trying to find a way forward, but they didn't get a kill off the break. It's 5-on-5, which is 2 minutes left, and they need 2 points. They're going to have to force the issue. They're in the juice box, both wedges and snake 2. Really good forward progress from Distortion, but no kills off the break. Meanwhile, Notorious has a good cross in the snake 2, the snake wedge, and the Dorito 1 with both cans in the back. Really strong cross defensive posture for Notorious. Marky Franz crawls up into the Dorito tower.
He gets
killed.
Caught.
Tough death there.
Sherman comes off the assignment, though.
But they kill one from Distortion, so I think Marky Franz might have traded on that bump. So it's 4-on-4 paintball right here. Distortion with just 1:30, and they need 2 points. Look for Haber to force this move before too long.
Austin Notorious just holding on right now. Guns heavy, pumping paint through those lanes to protect Archie Barnes. Archie Barnes just drawing all the guns right now, just sitting in his spot, knowing that he really doesn't need to do much.
He doesn't have to do anything except be the bait for Haber to
Look,
come
he's
forward.
actually laying down.
He wants to catch Haber coming around the corner of the 50 snake. That's a really smart move. Rodarte probing around. Distortion letting too much time come off here, though.
They got to go right now.
They need to. It looks like they're about to launch their big attack. Here comes Rodarte. He slides into the snake brick. He thinks they're in 50 snake. They never knew where Archie Barnes is. So it's tough to launch when you don't know where Archie Barnes is. Here he comes. He gets shot clean. Huge kill. But then
here comes Sherman through the middle. Oh, but Sherman's going to get punished.
Shot. Distortion still has 2 players left alive. Look for Haber to launch right here.
Haber has to go.
Haber makes sure that the 50 snake's not there. 40 seconds left. They need it in the next 15 seconds.
They got to go right now.
They're playing like they need 1, but they need 2. We see it all the time. Here comes Haber. Slides in. He didn't know where the bodies are.
They're going to wish they had this 30 seconds back.
And Distortion loses another one. Haber unable to shoot the Dorito 1. 20 seconds left. It's not going to be enough from Distortion. As Austin Notorious gets 5 out alive.
Oh, Haber's going to get picked. Oh, Haber's definitely going to get
He's going to get a major that's going to sink Distortion for good. Just a frustrated effort right there.
Going
and
forward.
Another swing point.
Kovar's shaking his head going off, waving bye to Haber.
Man, what a set we had there. Extremely high-level play from the semi-pro players. The snakeside attack for Austin Notorious with Archie Barnes Jr. and Michael Kovar. Just too much for Distortion to handle. Haber has been dominant on the snakeside all weekend long, has not run into any challenge he couldn't face until now against Notorious, who's going to move on to face Blast Camp in the semi-pro final on the pro field. Man, Vince, great paintball.
Yeah. Both those games, easily finals matches right there. So just great job there all around. Right now, looks like we're going to see a little consolation point for Blast Camp and Pbfit. Maybe I would expect this one, a lot of pain, a lot of hurt, as 20 7 seconds left. Expect to see a ton of overshooting on this one.
Now, if you're Blast Camp, you have to be smart here because you have way more to lose, right? Paintball Fit, you're going to go into a consolation match. It doesn't matter all that much. It does matter for seed points, but
sidelines for Pbfit got to be careful right now as they can get a penalty for cussing at the refs. So
pleading his case still. Paintball Fit not wanting to accept this defeat at the hands of their rival Blast Camp.
So a little bit of a switched up gameplay here. And they're going to start down bodies too. So 4 on 5. Starting down bodies. Rogers is going to get all the way into the 50.
Which is what they needed all match long.
Yeah, they needed to do this a long time ago. Too little, too late as he's going to catch. Rogers is going to go all the way onto their side of the field already. He's going to get one. He's going to get J. Frey. If he wraps, he's going to, he gets Chapa as well. Rogers storming through. He's going to get a third play. Wow, so Rogers
gets to.
That's it. That's game.
Let out some aggression there, but it's not going to be enough for Paintball Fit, who struggled to generate the necessary offense to hang with Blast Camp. Blast Camp also doing better, getting kills off the break.
So we are more than likely going to see a Blast Camp Austin Notorious rematch. So Blast Camp, they won the Lone Star event. They won the Philly event. They, go short in Cali. So they're looking to kind of hold on, or they're looking to take that top spot for the season contention so far. Pbfit, on the other hand, they win the first event of the year, Sunshine State Major. Don't have the events they wanted in the middle. They go to California. They take second place in Manawa Titans. So right now, there's real implications. Austin Notorious could potentially, if they beat Blast Camp, move up into that second place spot. So this finish from Pbfit could potentially knock them into the third place finish, or third place for the season, if Austin Notorious can win against Blast Camp in the finals.
What do you get seed score wise for second place? Do you know?
Not off the top of my head.
Yeah.
I think is it 100 for first?
It's 100 for first. I'm not sure. I want to say, I thought it was like 90 something for second, but I'm not sure. I'm really not sure.
I thought it was a little less than that, but
could be 86. It's a high number, but not that high.
Got Walker from Carbon Paintball. He's going to help commentate the 5-man finals here, as I believe some Carbon teams are going to be in the finals. So we will get back to that. Looks like they're going to burn the clock off. So that is the end of semi-pro. We're going to get in some divisional action. And again, I'm Vince Cunningham from Let's Talk Paintball, joined by Mike Jeffries. We'll be back in just a quick commercial break.